I was born downtown, in our capital. When I recall my homeland, my thoughts are filled with the sights and sounds of the city. But home means something different to each and every one of us. Therefore, I've decided to visit every place where our citizens call home. The Kingdom of Erusia is a land of diversity. Each region has its own unique and special culture.
The destruction of one of their arsenal birds has significantly reduced the scale of Erusia's air defense network. Ocean forces have moved into the areas where we gained air superiority and freed over half of the Eurasian continent. However, Erusia is feeling the pressure and is reacting by attempting to activate the ballistic missile base in the suburbs of Sierra Plata. For the past 72 hours, they've put their resources and people into action and have already entered the final stages of a launch. The missile silo is deep underground. To destroy it, we'll need a bomber to drop a huge deep penetration bomb in a precise place. Unfortunately, that airspace is thick with clouds at the moment, so it'll be difficult for a bomber to hit the target accurately. Normally, we'd wait for the weather to clear, but with the situation being what it is, we don't have that option. So, we will be the bomber's eyes and find the missile silo. You'll all be equipped with targeting pods instead of special weapons. We need you to fly at low altitude, visually identify which silo they're activating, then acquire it with your targeting pod. Once you press the firing switch, the bombers will drop their payload based on the location data provided by the targeting pod. You will need to keep the silo in the center of your sight until the bomb hits its target, or else it will miss entirely. It takes a high level of airmanship to properly guide these bombs to their targets while flying a plane. Naturally, we assume the enemy has positioned anti-air artillery and aircraft in the area of operations, so stay alert. Additionally, we suffered human and material losses in the last battle, so Cyclops Squadron will sit this one out. Trigger, it's up to you to make this work with just Strider Squadron.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Erusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. You can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that arsenal bird. We've got the bombs. You do the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons first. Try to align the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD. When you're lined up, hit the firing switch and the bomb will drop. You're gonna need to keep the silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
The bunker buster hit its mark. Time for fireworks.
Destruction of first missile silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the Ocean garrison. Soldiers' lives are at stake. We have no time.
They completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Let's end this madness.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim carefully. The bomb has been dropped.
That was a fake. No structures visible.
Missile launched. Strider 1, target destroyed.
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Bunker buster away.
The bomb was off its mark. The target is still standing.
Enemy has a lock. Evade!
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Look, there's fire shooting up from the ground.
Missile.
Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet.
We might be able to pull this off. Let's keep it up and get the rest of these silos.
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber. Take them out if they interfere with our mission.
This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 to count? A formation changes every mission.
Missile.
I'm sure he has a reason
Missile.
for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew my ear off.
Missile. Missile.
We're behind them. Don't let them get in the way.
Missile.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Must have been a decoy. No fire or explosions on the ground.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy missile detected. Evading. I want it back.
Missile.
Strider 1, you've got their attention.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Ready, locked on.
Missile. Missile.
Trigger. Bomb's been dropped. The targeting pod failed to guide the bomb to the target.
What's your stick? Shake him off.
Missile.
Trigger, missile inbound.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a lock.
Missile.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Where's the explosion? Looks like this wasn't one of the real silos.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Attacking from behind my target.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Trigger. The bomb has been dropped.
Caution. Missile. Missile.
Strider 1,
Missile.
enemy behind you.
Missile. Missile.
How are you? Are you still in this?
Missile. Missile.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now. Continuing attack.
Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next?
Missile.
The sky feels open and free today. As a Cyclops, I felt like a bird in a cage.
Missile.
Once this mission's over, I guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again.
Missile.
What a pain in the ass.
Bandit on your six. Watch it.
Missile. Missile.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Missile.
Missile inbound. Missile inbound. Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
I'm in position. He's mine.
Trigger. Bomb has been dropped.
Caution. Caution.
Fight. Breaking away. Target acquired.
Bandit has a lock.
Missile.
Chaffin flag deployed. Trigger. The bomb has been dropped.
Missile.
On my enemy's tail.
Missile.
They got a beat on you.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1,
Missile.
evade that missile.
Missile.
Protect as many missiles as
Missile.
possible.
Missile.
Attack missed.
They evaded it.
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
trigger! Enemy has a lock on you! I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought you were a bird freed from its cage.
Missile.
Bandit sighted.
Missile.
Hostile has a lock!
Bunker buster away.
Right on the money.
Hit. Target destroyed.
Fewer there are, the harder we are to find. Good luck.
Missile.
There's only one silo remaining.
Missile. Missile. And missile. 0.
3 minutes remaining.
Missile.
Buy some time! Get some reinforcements here now!
Bunker buster away.
Target eliminated. All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait, what the hell is that?
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar. Launch site is this dam.
Not from the silos?
They certainly hit it well. We still have a chance. Shoot it down before it reaches critical altitude.
Caution, enemy has a lock.
Missile. 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 Missile.
acquired. Initiating attack.
Missile.
I'm on his rear.
Confirmed signature on our radar. Warning, we confirm another launch. Take it out.
Sector 6, you've got a bandit.
Strider 1, watch your tail.
Missile. 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 Missile.
They evaded it.
Missile.
Hostile has a lock.
Missile.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
My target.
Missile.
Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming!
Missile. Missile.
The target will soon reach critical altitude.
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Watch that
Missile.
bandit!
Missile.
I'm on my target.
Missile.
Missile fired. Evading. Viking, can't get away from this lock.
Strider 1, Fox 2. The target will soon reach critical altitude. All of the missiles have been destroyed.
I was gutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me. You had us sweating up here. There wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now preparing for the final stage of our long-range operation, seizing the capital. With the loss of an arsenal bird, followed by the destruction of their ballistic missile base, Russia is running out of ways to counter. This is a great opportunity for the Ocean Army to bolster our power to eventually take down the Erusian capital of Farbanti. The special long-range strategy is entering its final phase. Our objective is to attack and capture the Erusian Air Force Base in Cape Rainy in northern Erusia. This important base is at the forefront of our strategy to establish control of Farbanti. Under the cover of night, our plan is that all squadrons will invade from the valley to the south and mount an air assault on the area. The enemy's observation field has eyes on the skies above the valley, so your altitude will need to be restricted. If you go over a certain altitude, the enemy could spot you, ending the mission in failure. Keep that in mind. Once you arrive, you are to take out the enemy's air defense forces as soon as possible and prepare for the support squadrons. When the air defense forces are neutralized, the helicopter squadron should arrive carrying Marines. The plan is to take control of the base. Getting through the valley is only half the job.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility. 1,500 meters to tanker. Make right. Altitude is too high. Descend. Too fast. Lower airspeed. 500 meters. You have permission to access the refueling tanker. Trigger. Maintain your current approach. Permission to access the refueling tanker. Trigger, maintain your current approach. 50 meters. Work on your mid-air refueling. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Keep altitude below 600 meters.
Caution.
Good. Maintain your current course.
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Caution.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Aslan's 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard, but can we secure the LZ quickly?
We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
That ain't funny.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck.
Understood.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
When can we
alert.
take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. Now, the best thing about Strider Squadron is that our leader keeps his mouth shut.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution alert.
Strider 1, you're flying too high. You're gonna get picked up by enemy radar.
Caution. Pull up.
Watch your speed.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Caution alert. Caution. 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 Pull up. Caution. Caution.
You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're almost at the base.
Go down. We made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride. Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination. Visual confirmation on the airbase. Reach destination.
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be. Hurry up. Finish them off.
All right, let's give them a beating.
Fox 2. Missile hit.
Enemies are attacking! Where the hell did they come from?
Caution. Caution. Pull up.
Fire off the searchlights! I can't see where the enemies are coming from!
It looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. I guess they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better.
This is Vassal's Squad. Arrived at the airbase. Landing now.
Roger that. If the enemy is still present in large numbers when our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Be quick. Gotta deliver on time when the pizza's free. Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Broadcaster, hostiles are still near the LZ. We can't make our approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them? Strider 1, I need you to take out those enemies at the LZ.
They got a stubborn one.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Vassal's 1, landing now. Target has been destroyed. Trust your allies and keep moving. This base is ours for the taking.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Pizza guy's in trouble. Let's help him out.
Missile.
It's all right. Those two OC's big shots will take care of him for us.
Okay, that takes care of all the stand sites. Strider Squadron, move quickly, or we'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
Missile inbound, to me! Locked on!
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
Enemy missile cruising. Confirmed at least one leader. It's the one with the 3 scratches. Bandit in my sight. Locked on.
Missile.
Strider 1, watch your tail.
Emergency! See the enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
Caution, enemy has a lock.
The enemy's looking to engage. Watch your back. Target acquired. Target eliminated. Great work.
Okay, that attack will push out the enemy on the front line. The way ahead is cleared up. Have our thanks.
Give me a damage report. We've suffered heavy losses. This is more than a surprise attack. This is nothing compared to what we faced in the last mission. Locked on, Bandit.
Missile away. Miss, target's still active.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Enemy has a lock. Evade.
Missile. Missile.
We need to work together to take them down. That's the last of our anti-air guns. They've all been taken out. Bandit acquired. Firing. Ambush, stay cool. Reform the ranks. Broadcaster, requesting close air support.
Missile.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
The enemy numbers are small. Don't give in. Fight until the very end. Watch 2. They got a lock on you, Strider 1. Strider 1, missile inbound. From behind. Don't let them get in the way.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile inbound. Breaking.
Missile.
Lock 2.
We still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet.
Locked on Bandit.
Missile.
Missile away.
We lost the friendly. Hit on Bandit confirmed.
Stall warning. Stall warning. Caution. Pull up.
The enemy's begun its counterattack. Damage to our unit is at 20%.
Missile.
Keep firing.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 3, Fox 2.
Missile.
I'm damaged, but still fully capable.
2 remaining.
Let's make them pay with the ones they left behind. Missile fired. Evading.
Missile.
One last enemy fighter.
Missile. Missile.
That takes care of that. Nice work. We did it.
Caution.
That's the last of them. We've achieved air superiority.
Destroyed. Fox 2.
Damage report.
1, Fox 2. Strider 1, locked on target.
Great. I get to finally send my boys in to ring the doorbell.
There's still quite a few enemies holed up in there. However, we can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them. Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
Tear down that barricade!
How'd it go?
This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time.
Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
Looks like they can shred those wills.
I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. We'll do the flight control.
Roger that.
Strider 1, this is Basilisk. The runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here. Reduce your speed. 3,000 meters to the runway. Turn left. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. Impressive, Strider 1. Strider 1 has landed. Let's go and greet him.
Excellent work on the night raid. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.